Welcome to the eye demo for forearm rotation. I'm going to start with a 5-finger position. I don't think I described this in the book exactly in this way, but the movement is exactly the same. Notice that even though I'm calling it a 5-finger position, I'm not going to deal with the thumb in the beginning. I'm only going to show you how the fingers themselves work. The thumb is a little bit different. And the thumb, I don't know if many people, I think as children, may have heard that every little finger lives in its own little house. Well, that's not really true. Fingers are at best itinerant, and the thumb is virtually homeless. So notice how the thumb is hanging away from the keys. It does not need to be over the keys like this. That requires in most hands a pulling in like this, forming a sort of ball, which is an extra movement that we don't need. So I'm going to start, thumb is off the key, my hand is just in its normal position, which you can find out about in chapter 1 of the book. And I'm going to start just by establishing the weight into the key, second finger. Now in order to walk to the next finger, I'm going to swing to the left, swing my entire forearm, play, stay. Now my weight is on that finger. And now it's swing, play, stay, swing, play, stay. And coming back down again, I'll try to get a better angle for you. Swing, play, stay, swing, play, stay. Notice I'm landing straight on the key and the entire forearm is moving. It's this kind of a gesture. Now I want to stress that this is an underlying tool. This is not the finished product. This is not how we propel ourselves laterally up and down the keys this way. There are other issues that we have to consider. The purpose of this learning forearm rotation is to teach the hand, finger, arm collaboration, what it feels like to have the arm behind the finger that's playing, and to transfer the weight from one finger to the next. That's the entire purpose. Again, let me stress, it's an underlying tool. We can't play the piano by doing that up and down the keys. Now, let's add the thumb. It's really, the thumb plays very much like a finger, but in order to play, it likes to play in the direction of in. I mean, it's a slight direction of in, not in among the black keys, but in the direction of in. I'm going to think of my 5th finger as a hinge on this side of my hand, and I'm going to rotate the entire forearm into the thumb. The thumb plays this way. It's not isolated like this. It's not ever pulled under like that, but it plays like this. So if I had to approach the thumb, let's say moving down in my 5-finger pattern, I'm going to walk in one note ahead of time just so that the thumb is over its key. Once again, thumb is away from the white keys, and I'm going to start now to walk in a little bit. That's the 5-finger position. Let that sink in for just a moment. And while you're thinking about that, let me remind you once again that forearm rotation is an underlying tool. It is not the means by which we move laterally up and down the keys. Its purpose is to teach the fingers, hand, arm collaboration what it feels like to complete each note before it goes on to the next one. In other words, it's like walking from one note to the next. Now, the next thing in the book is the scale. The forearm rotation is exactly the same as I just showed you, with the addition of the thumb crossing. And the thing to notice is this. Here's how I establish. I start with my thumb, rotate. Now notice how my hand's going to be at a slight angle. My thumb is approximately behind the finger that's playing. And now the thumb plays this way. And when it plays, I didn't get on the key. Let me do that again. when it plays by doing this kind of a movement, and once it plays, its job, in addition to playing the note, is to help the hand click into the new position. 3, 1, and now I'm in the new position. And since I'm not going to do the next octave, my thumb doesn't have to be prepared. But let's say I want to do the next octave and cross under the 4th finger. I'm going to allow my thumb to be behind the finger that's playing. Now to cross under the 4th finger, my arm is going to be even a little bit more extended. So 4. It's hard to talk, play, and hold the iPhone at the right distance. Look once again. 3, 4, thumb, and click into the new position. That's basically it. Here it is once again. Here's the scale. That's already quite fast for an exaggerated forearm rotation. I am greatly exaggerating the movement. Here it is a little bit faster. Notice I'm not exaggerating the rotation there, but I still feel that I have the arm weight behind each finger, and I'm getting to the bottom of the key. There it is I don't think of the rotation at all, but it's under there. I know it's under there because I can feel myself walking from one key to the next. When I do it a little bit slower like that, you can see what the shape of a scale is. I'm a little bit in because the thumb is playing. Now I'm a little bit out, and now the thumb is going to play, so I'm a little bit in. So if I exaggerate, the undulation of a scale looks like that. Forearm rotation.